Throughout this presentation, you will see this microphone icon. If you click on the icon, you will hear an audio description to accompany that slide. During this presentation, we will be looking at why exercise is so important, top tips to getting more active. We'll be looking at what a balanced diet looks like, trying to find something that works for you, and briefly looking at the MS Society Moving More with MS service. Being newly or recently diagnosed with MS can feel overwhelming. The first thing to remember is there is a whole community of people here to help you. Life doesn't stop at diagnosis. If you're worried MS will make a big difference to your life or alter your choices, remember everyone's MS is different. Life with MS these days is about what you can do, not what you can't. Being newly diagnosed, exercise and physical activity may be the last thing on your mind. However, research tells us that exercise can make a huge difference to helping manage your MS symptoms. Exercise is helpful in helping maintain a healthy weight, which in turn can help reduce the impact of some MS symptoms such as pain and fatigue. Whereas moderate exercise has been shown to improve strength and mobility. We will look at symptom-specific exercise in more detail on the next slide. Exercise is good for the mind and brain. Being active creates opportunities to meet other people and feel a sense of community, therefore improving your overall mental health, well-being and quality of life. Through staying as active as you can improve your mobility and also help to retain this mobility, which can help you longer term with your independence and help you live well with MS. Also, being active can decrease the risk of other diseases. A well-designed physiotherapy program can help improve balance. There are different types of exercise that may be useful, including exercises specifically designed to improve balance. The program could also include exercises that focus on posture and strength and flexibility. There's evidence to suggest that a range of exercise therapies, including yoga, Pilates, Tai Chi, along with aerobics and outdoor walking, can also help. Regular exercise can help you keep up your muscle strength, improve your mood and help with sleep, all of which can give you more energy. Making sure you get proper rest scheduled into your day, as well as learning to prioritise tasks, can make fatigue easier to manage. Combining sensible exercise with a balanced diet can help you maintain a healthy weight and get the energy you need from food. It helps to keep a fatigue diary too. The MS Society also offers a fatigue management program. Have a look on the MS Society website for more information. Exercising your pelvic floor muscles is another way of getting your bladder to change how it behaves. Men and women can both do this. A continence nurse or physiotherapist can teach you how. It can stop your bladder leaking and you can learn to put off peeing for longer and longer periods. Exercise and physical activity can really help boost your mood. Some people find exercise to music particularly helpful. Also, it helps to exercise with someone else, so maybe join a group or find a class within your local community. In terms of anxiety, mindfulness can be particularly useful. along with yoga, Tai Chi or Pilates. But remember, it is about finding something that works for you and makes you feel more positive. Strength-based exercise and stretching can help keep maximum movement in a joint, may reduce muscle stiffness and prevent stiff joints from lack of use. Frequent stretching of muscles can also help prevent long-term complications. Some people find it useful to work through a range of stretches first thing in the morning. Also, mindfulness and meditation can help you relax, something that may be useful before bed. Strength-based exercise, such as using weights or a resistance band, can help prevent weakness in muscles, which can make daily activities and moving about more difficult. Here we have the food pyramid. On the bottom layer, this is what we need the most. Towards the top of the pyramid, it illustrates how we should adjust our intake and the types of things we should be consuming. At the bottom, you can see that we need frequent exercise and hydration. The NHS recommends drinking 2 litres of water a day. However, that increases with the more exercise you do. 60% of people with MS say that their symptoms get worse in the heat, and with symptoms like fatigue, blurred vision and muscle weakness all getting worse with changes in temperature, heat sensitivity can have a massive impact on someone's life. If you do have heat sensitivity, stay away from higher intense exercise, wear loose clothing when you move to keep you cool, and make sure you stay hydrated. Lots and lots of water. Carbohydrates are all about energy. The idea that carbs are bad has left many people confused about carbohydrates and their importance for our health, including maintaining a healthy weight. Carbohydrates are a broad category and not all carbs are the same. It's the type, quality and quantity of carbohydrate in our diet that's important. You can get the right sort of carbohydrates from foods such as pulses, 100% whole grains like brown rice, wheat and oats. Evidence shows that there are significant health benefits to getting at least 5 portions of a variety of fruit and vegetables every day. They are a great source of vitamins, minerals and fibre and play an important part of a healthy, balanced diet. Protein from foods such as fish, white meat, lean beef and eggs can help with recovery. Calcium is essential to building strong, dense bones when you're young and to keeping them strong and healthy as you age. Calcium-enriched foods are dairy products such as milk, yogurt and cheese. You need to eat the right things to get enough energy to not only exercise but move throughout the day. This again will help with fatigue. Going for sugary drinks, sweets and chocolate will not give you the right energy you need and can make you feel more lethargic. We're learning a lot about the role that vitamin D plays in MS. Some people find special diets make a difference to how they feel. If you do decide to try a new diet, it's important to make sure you still get enough energy and all your essential nutrients, so talk to your healthcare professional before making any big decisions. Also, we have information about vitamin D and specialist diets available on our website. There's not any one activity that could be called an MS exercise. MS affects people in different ways, so what works for you might not work for someone else. Exercising doesn't have to mean playing a sport or going to the gym. You can get exercise simply by being active, walking, gardening, dancing, playing with pets, or learning a new skill such as piano or singing. What can you do today, tomorrow, this week that will support your future goals? Living well with MS is about self-management and feeling confident about managing your MS, so find something that works for you.
It was 2018, I was 36 at the time. I remember just feeling a bit poorly in the summer. It was about August and feeling, I think is what they would call vertigo, but it was a bit unusual compared to other people's vertigo. Just felt really off balance, out of place. Everything looked a bit odd when I was walking around, and that escalated then to the point where they took me into hospital to see if I'd had a stroke, but it wasn't that, obviously. MRI, and I was very lucky that within a couple of months I was diagnosed with MS. My MRI showed lots of lesions. I had a lumbar puncture, which was positive. So my symptoms were quite minor, but very fortunately my GP took me quite seriously, and I had an MRI quickly and was diagnosed very quickly by November 2018. Took some time out at the beginning. I think I needed to get my head around it, and I just was poorly. I was having a relapse. I had lots of relapses back to back, so I went from going every day maybe to only going once a week, but even just going there once a week made a massive difference. It was just really important for me to maintain my routine, maintain the social connections, and keep doing what I love. And I do firmly believe that the fact that I was so physically fit when I was diagnosed helped me, and has continued to help me really since, with regards to my symptoms and how I manage them. I do, and I think it's unavoidable. And for me, it's about working out the type of fatigue I've got. I've got different sorts of levels of fatigue. Sometimes physical fatigue, where I just feel a bit heavy and tired. I can actually work through that more than I can when it becomes mental fatigue. Sometimes I have mental fatigue, everything shuts down, and I'm emotional. And those days I do just give myself a break, and I'll go home because I know I won't do anything constructive in the gym. But when it's just like physical fatigue, I will try and go and do something, even if it's just a little bit. And I think it's also working out when you work best. So I played around with it a lot. I changed my schedule a lot. And I have worked out that I am better going first thing in the morning, 6 a.m. before I do anything else, because that's when my energy levels are the best. I run like a phone battery. I start off fully charged, and then my battery just goes down. By the end of the day, I come home from work, and all I want to do is sit on the sofa and do nothing else. And so that took a lot of playing around with my routine to work that out, and that's where I am now. So I just go in the morning before I do anything else. Well, shock at first. I think I always had it in the back of my mind because I was doing Dr. Google, so I was thinking maybe it's MS, but you never really think it's going to be anything like that. So when he told me, it was just total shock, and I think I cried for a couple of days, just cried in total shock. But I don't know, it was just, for me, I kept thinking, I won't be able to go to the gym anymore, and that is my main thing at the time. I was going to the gym every day, I was entering competitions, and I just thought, oh my God, it's all over. My life as I know it is over. I was a social person. I was working full time, going out with my friends, and I thought, that's it, it's all over. Everything's over. I'm going to be stuck in the house. I lose everything now. And so yeah, it was very depressing at the time, but you've got to try and get past that. So I do CrossFit. So people might have heard of that or not, but it's a combination of everything. So there's lots of cardio, fitness type workouts, but lots of weight training as well. And I have to say, I think the weight training is what's paid off the most for me. I was physically strong. I built strong muscles in my arms and legs, and I think that helped me overcome a lot of what could have been mobility issues. I think I probably should have had more mobility issues than I did, given how many lesions I had. But I think the strength training that I did helped me. And I think going forward now as well, when I am having a fatigue day, I know that doing endless hours of cardio actually will empty my tank quicker. So I don't do that when I'm feeling tired, but I will go and do some weight training or some stretching and just move my muscles, move my body. Yeah, and it's not easy. I find it hard to find motivation as well. And if you're someone who's not physically active or not into any sort of routine with training, it is hard. But I do think the motto "use it or lose it" does apply in MS. I think use what you can while you can and work on it. I think find something that you love. It doesn't have to be weight training. CrossFit is quite extreme. It's certainly not for everybody. But, you know, find something that you like. Is it swimming? Is it just gentle walking? Maybe yoga? I think what helps for me, I think mentally, was figuring out what I can still do. I think at the time of diagnosis, you think, oh, that's it, I can't do this, I can't do that. And you focus on all the things you can't do and how your body might be letting you down. But if you find something that you still can do physically and focus on that, you start to think, well, my body isn't letting me down. Okay, I can't do this, but I can do this and I can do it well. And I just think mentally then that helps your mental health hugely in dealing with a diagnosis as well. So I think a lot of it for me is the social connections as well. So I think try and do something that you can do with other people. I think so if you focus on that, so okay, you might not want to exercise, but you might want to go and see the people that you're doing it with. But also I think it is just looking at the longer plan as well. I might not want to go every day, but I know it's important. It's important to be physically active. It's important to keep your body moving. And so I think, yeah, you're not going to be motivated every day to want to go, but you should go. If you can go, go. But also at the same time, if you're having a day where you know, I absolutely can't do it today, give yourself a rest that day and make a priority to go the next day. I think it's about giving yourself a break as well and realising that you will have down days. But then on the days that you think, okay, I probably could do it today, make yourself go because it's important.
Here at the MS Society, we have an MS Physical Activity Specialist. The MS Physical Activity Specialist can give you one-to-one support and information regarding being more active and living well with MS. You may need support to continue being active, or you may want to start your journey to being more active. The MS Physical Activity Specialist can help with lifestyle changes such as healthy eating, can signpost you to local resources and information. The MS Physical Activity Specialist will listen to you and deliver a person-centred approach. They'll help you set goals, both short-term and long-term, and also coach you in how to advocate for yourself within your healthcare team. I hope this presentation has helped you understand the importance of being active and living well with MS. I hope you feel more positive and motivated, and also that you understand the importance of self-care and self-management. I also hope that you know where to go for help and support when you need it most. Thank you.